Hi everyone, I hope everybody is doing well. So today we're doing something a little different. You know me, I like to do things different. I like to do whatever I can to get the information that I feel I need. So with that being said, I'm just going to explain a little bit of how I work and all of that for anybody new that is watching. So information can be past, present, or future, symbolic, or have multiple meanings. Spirit will sometimes use my references, experiences, or how I relate to something to try to explain what they are wanting to say. As I get information, Tammy, vanished and forgotten, is going to validate what she knows and what she doesn't know. She's just going to say yes and keep me going on the right path. This will help the reading flow and hopefully help me get more information as we go along. So keep in mind that, you know, things are as we perceive them. Sometimes I can misperceive information. It's easily done. And, but I do try to just perceive it as I feel it makes sense. But I'm not going to really like focus too much on what it may mean or whatever. I'm just going to give you guys what I get. I can't give you any more. I can't give you any less. Everything has a timing and a place. Things will happen as they're meant to happen. Okay. Also, another thing I want to mention is I do not research. Okay. I do not Google. I do not research. It taints the reading. If you're new here, just watch my other readings. There's lots of stuff that I say that comes out before it's even in the news. Spirit will give factual information to validate. I tried to get a full storyline, therefore they will give me the factual information because it's part of the storyline. So it's there to help me validate, to let me know I'm on the right track. However, I do not watch anything. If I'm ever going to work a case, I prefer to go in blind and I prefer to know nothing of the case whatsoever. And anybody that knows me and watches me can tell you that. So that's just for new people that maybe don't understand that I don't research and don't Google. There's no reason for me to. I've been doing this quite a while, and I absolutely do not need to. I feel like it messes up the reading. So I wanted to put that out there. So for those of you who don't know, I have channeled Ted a few times. The last time when he helped with Idaho 4, after that, he went into the light. I saw him go into the light. I channeled him since then. He's in the light. No, he's not. He's not tricking me or anything like that. I can tell the difference. I've been a medium for 10 years. I know what I'm talking about. I know he's not tricking me, okay? So, I'm going to be making a video about why I do that and kind of showing you guys about what he talked about in the Tijuana video that we did that came after Idaho 4, where he spoke about, how he's on the other side. And you have to remember that humanity is who is judgmental, not spirit. We all come here with lessons. We all come here. We could have been a bad guy at one point. You could have been a bad guy at one point. We don't know what those lessons are. So we're not condemned for our mistakes and what we come here to do. There has to be a light and a dark to everything, a balance. Somebody always has to be the bad guy for there to be balance and lessons and things like that. That is something that he chose on his path. It does not mean that he's still in the dark. It's a choice. Just because you make mistakes and you're maybe a bad or evil person when you're here does not mean that you are condemned to the dark forever. It is a choice to go to the other side, which he decided to do. And per our astrology charts, we were fated to work together. He's always been helpful with information. He's never misguided me. If you just go back to the Idaho 4 readings and also the Tijuana reading, he's never misguided me or misled me. If I feel in any way he has, I'll stop working with him. But I feel like, you know, he's come to me and told me he would like to help. It's been approved by spirit, so this is why I do it. If I feel I'm ever stuck on a case and I get the idea to do it, I will do it, because ideas come to me for a reason. They come from my guides, they come from spirit. And I had this idea the other day. So there must be something that he wants to tell me, or that he knows that maybe is important. So we're going to try it. If it works, great. If not, you'll never see it. But we're going to try it. And if I get good information, I won't need to go ahead and connect to Nicola. If I do, I might connect to both. I don't know. I'm going to see how this goes. Okay. So keep in mind, I can't get things that happen around the case, things that come out in the news, things that are connected to her or the perp, or just connections. So keep that in mind. All right. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. This is for entertainment purposes only. Your discretion is advised. I don't know what I'm going to get. And again, this is only psychic medium impressions and is not factual in any way. Keep in mind, psychic mediums are only about 80%. We do the best that we can. Again, we get everything we get for a reason, but it's how we perceive it and all of that. So my suggestion is, if you're going to be watching psychic mediums and those kind of videos, that you kind of learn how it works, because I get a lot of comments that obviously people are watching and they don't really understand how it works, and it helps to understand that if you're going to be watching these kind of things. So, okay, without further ado, I'm going to bring on Tammy now that I've blabbered a lot.
Hello.
Hey, Tammy.
Hi.
Okay. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody, by the way. For those of you that care about it.
All right.
Okay. And also, for those of you who are new, I scribble, so sometimes there will be pauses as I get information. Yep. Sorry. The goats are out. One just fell over. So just keep in mind, you guys may hear some animals or whatnot, or see kids, but we do the best that we can, as we're not in a studio of any kind.
Yeah.
Okay, Ted, what's taking you so long today? Thought you wanted to talk to me about this. Okay. Hold on a second. He's kind of showing me a lot of flashes, and I may repeat stuff. Okay. If I do, it's just because it's being given to me for some reason. And it may be he wants to show me from his point of view instead of from her point of view. And that's why he's kind of taking me, because it's weird, because he's showing me, we're going to kind of start from the beginning where she's walking her dog.
Okay.
That's what he's showing me. And I don't know if there's like a little pathway. I see the regular pathways, but then there's also like some kind of, you know how they have like those cement pathways that lead. I see one of those, but I'm not really sure why. And I don't know if like Willow's leash or whatever was like a hot pink or a pink color. It seems like it's like pink or I don't know why they're showing me that. Honestly, I have no idea why I'm getting like a bright colored pink or something.
Okay.
This is weird. Okay. Front of my throat is hurting for some reason. But this is kind of odd. I don't really understand what I'm seeing, actually. And I'm not trying to second guess it. I'm just trying to understand it. Because I don't.
Right.
Because he takes me through the gate, and I don't know if that gate makes like a specific sound. Okay.
Yeah.
And yes, the things that I do know, I'm going to say anyways. If I see it, I'll say it regardless. So, because it always is being shown to me for a reason. But it's like I hear, I don't know if they're just making me hear the gate. I mean, and I obviously, we know she was on a phone call.
Yeah.
But this time, last time I didn't see her on the phone call. They just showed me where the phone was. This time he is showing me her kind of pacing back and forth on the phone.
Yeah.
But sometimes like I do that. Like when I'm on the phone with someone, like I'll pace around my house, like walk back and forth. Like I'm getting that from her. Like she's pacing back and forth. There's something weird with her job, and that's why I was like, I don't really know where she works at, but there's something with her job that's kind of off to me. I don't really know what it is. And I'm not saying it really has anything to do with this, but there's something I'm getting with her job.
Okay.
Okay, I just heard meeting someone. So I'm wondering if she was going there to meet somebody. I don't know why with her everything seems to be, regardless of how I get the information, everything seems to be not clear. It's almost like there's a block on this case.
Yeah.
Like I'm really struggling, even with him. Like it's coming through bits and pieces, but I'm having a hard time understanding like what he's trying to show me.
Okay.
Because it's like I see her going back and forth, but then then he's saying she's going to meet somebody, but then I see two people. It's weird. Then I see like two people standing there.
Okay.
But what's odd about it is they're like dressed like they're trying to hide, like covered up, like maybe have gloves and like a beanie, I'm just gonna say it. I don't know why I hear the word professional.
Okay.
It's odd because like the last reading I was seeing a specific guy.
Yep.
And that guy turns out to kind of exist with a son.
Yep.
So now I'm being completely thrown off here with he makes me feel like it's more of a professional abduction.
Okay. I
just gotta trust you, Ted. I just gotta trust you on this because he hasn't led me wrong before. But and he's in the light now. He has no reason to lie. So he keeps drawing me lines. Okay, so I don't know I don't know if I'm understanding this right. I feel like there's something going on with her work in regards to maybe illegal things or money or something like that. I hear like under the table laundering, like there's stuff there that's going on, and he's talking about he's showing me like ledgers.
Okay.
Like there's something that was off about her work, and I'd be curious what Nicola does at that job.
Right.
If she caught on to it, or I'm not really sure, but he's showing me that there's something financially off.
Okay.
Like it's possible if they got investigated, I don't know what they would really uncover in this situation, is the way that it kind of is coming across. Now I don't know yet if it's connected to her disappearance. Okay, he could just be talking about that was something going on. But for some reason, this work call.
She's a mortgage broker.
Right. So there's something about this call that is different than other calls. I don't know if it, like, it feels like she went there for the privacy to have this call.
Okay.
It wasn't just about walking her dog, but it was about going somewhere alone to have this conversation, because it feels like this conversation was needed to be private.
Okay.
Like maybe they were talking about certain things that they don't want me to know.
Right.
I can't shake the feeling that she was going there to meet somebody as well, or somebody was going to meet her, or there is that kind of feeling. Okay. I lost my picture. By the way, as I'm doing this, I'm looking at a picture of Ted, so he's giving me this information. And it's about this situation. So I don't know. I keep hearing work related. I wonder, did her husband have anything to do with? Because I also get something with her husband as far as, or boyfriend, or whatever you want to call him, partner. Something, there's money that's coming up there. So I don't know if he connects to the work or if it's something different. Like it's weird. They're showing me like branches off into certain things that were going on. There's this stuff with work that's going on, and I feel like there was something going on that she was gonna tell about or something.
Okay.
And then there's and I got kind of dizzy with that, so that's kind of odd. But then there's a branch off of her husband or boyfriend, whatever he is called, with the money situation as well.
Okay.
So it seems to be that there's like money stuff going all around here. And I hear like investments, but I also hear like bad investments. So I
Okay.
don't know if he's had any bad investments, um, or if he even connects to her work. It's kind of weird. It almost feels like there's a parallel there, but I don't know what the parallel is.
Okay.
I don't even know if that makes sense. They're giving me, because sometimes they'll give me like lines parallel to each other to tell me that something's running, parallel.
Right.
I also hear the word affair. I don't know which one was having it.
Okay.
There's something I still can't. She keeps talking about like her partner, like that, or he keeps talking about her partner, that it's like there's something off about him. There's just something off.
Okay.
And I feel like he's doing off things.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the parallel to her work is. But there's some kind of parallel to her work.
Okay.
Um Okay, I'm getting a word. I'm just going to say it. I don't know what it means. It could be the name of a street or something, but stagecoach.
Okay.
I have no idea what that means. I don't know if it's like it could be like a name of a street. I've seen that name of a street before. So, unless stuff unless I say it, stuff will repeat and it'll drive me absolutely crazy. So,
Yeah.
I also get the name Alex. I don't know how that fits.
Okay.
Um it's odd. I cannot get over. It's like I see her on the phone, and then the next thing you know, there's two people standing there with her.
Okay.
Okay, how they weren't seen or any of that, I guess like she's in a spot where there's no cameras.
Right.
Um, I feel there's a female with this. There's a female and there's a male,
Okay.
and um, they're both standing there. Now, whether it's symbolic, like he's showing me they're involved, or there was some kind of altercation.
Okay.
Um, I can't. Okay, I cannot get rid of the feeling that she was going to meet somebody, or someone was like, it was like a setup time and place, and maybe nobody knew about it.
Okay.
Um, did she have two phones, a work phone and a personal phone?
I'm not sure. I've only heard of one.
It feels like there's another phone
Okay.
that she has with her.
Okay.
Um, and I really think that the phone and stuff was on the ground and placed back on the bench, because that's what I saw before, that it was in the grass, and that was something that would not go away.
Right.
I never saw it on the bench.
Yeah. The lady that found it on the ground.
This woman I keep seeing is odd. I don't get this is like the first woman I've ever gotten in a case I've worked. I normally
Okay.
don't get women involved.
Right.
So it's throwing me off because that normally doesn't happen.
Okay.
she's got like reddish hair or like a reddish tint to her hair. It's like
Okay.
either a dark red, but they're showing me red hair.
Okay.
And the guy, I can't really see the guy that well, honestly. I think he might have brown hair, but I can't really see him that well. It's so odd. I hear the word conspiracy.
Oh, no.
I don't, you know me. I mean, I believe in conspiracies, but I don't like the word conspiracy cases. I could be completely like, it could be completely wrong because it's so weird that he's showing me this, but last time I was getting like the old guy and stuff, but that could be because that was going to come out.
Right. Yeah.
Or he could be involved in some way. I mean, I don't know.
Right.
But for real, he's making me strongly feel somehow this is work related or related to work people or related to something like that. But then there's a parallel with her husband. Okay. It's really confusing. I'm not really understanding that, but that's just what I'm getting. And hopefully it will make sense. Okay. But money is a big thing here.
Right. Okay.
It feels like this doesn't feel like a sexual anything or anything like that. There's money. This is like discrepancies is what I hear. Like maybe she caught some discrepancies or she found something out she shouldn't know or something like that. There's that feeling with it. So he said, just trust what I'm giving you.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking, I'm like, are you sure? He's like, just trust what I'm giving you. I'm like, okay. I love when he talks to me like that because he puts me in my place.
Yeah. Yeah.
He says, I needed to tell you this. What's an S corp? I don't know what that is. S corp. I hear the word though, but I don't know what it is. I know it's like a corporation, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not good at all that financial mumbo jumbo. It comes across as like needing to silence her for some reason. I mean, that sounds like, I don't know. I keep getting this freaking woman involved, and I keep seeing her hair in a ponytail, and it's like a darker red color.
Okay.
I don't know who she is. I don't know who she is. I just keep seeing her. Like, I don't really usually feel like, I definitely feel a female around this in some way, shape, or form. I just don't know what the involvement is.
Okay.
If it ever comes out, it's going to be like something really shocking.
Okay.
Yeah. Which just Ted is telling me like this is going to be really shocking.
Right.
And I see an older man being taken in handcuffs.
Okay.
But it's weird because they're walking he's walking like in front of buildings like he's a businessman.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe a boss or something like that.
Okay.
He's got like white or grayish, like kind of wavy hair.
Okay.
And he's in the suit and they've got him in handcuffs. So I don't know. There's some shady stuff going on here in this situation. Because there's only a few people that knew she was there unless she was being stalked.
Right.
You know, we talked about it. It's her work knew where she was, her her husband knew where she was, or boyfriend, whatever he is, and unless someone was watching her.
Yeah.
And she went there all the time, which is what came in the last reading.
Right. Yep.
So it was weird because my energy felt like I didn't want to leave that area.
Yeah.
And now I don't know. I keep getting a reference to 5 miles.
Okay.
Okay. And he is also showing me a factory.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the same factory me and you were thinking it was, because this one maybe seems further away.
Okay.
It's kind of similar to what I was seeing in Madalena with the tall. I don't know if they even have these in the UK or if it's just symbolic for some type of factory or industrial area. Okay. I'm getting like factory / industrial area type place where there's, and it looks like, I don't know if it's abandoned. It may be abandoned.
Okay.
And I'm getting I get the fence around it, and then outside of the fenced area, again, wooded area and marsh, but I don't know why I'm getting that.
Okay.
Why do I feel like I'm in a crazy movie right now? I'm trying to, I'm trying to trust Ted on this, but
yeah,
it feels wild.
Okay.
Because originally I felt like she was being held, and maybe she was for a certain point in time.
Okay.
For whatever reason, I don't really know. Maybe she had information they needed or something. I don't really know. But Tammy, I don't know if this is right. Oh my god.
What are you getting?
Oh my god. Okay, so that sound I get with the silencer?
Yeah.
I get 2 shots with the silencer.
Okay. Okay.
But I don't know where she is. It's weird. It's almost like, okay, I'll just show you. I'll just tell you guys what I'm getting. This feels so off the freaking wall that I can't even. But I know weird stuff like this happens. So, but it's so hard for me to wrap my mind around it. So sometimes when there's a hit or somebody and they use a silencer and then they kind of roll them out of the car.
Yeah.
I keep getting that. Just do that and then just roll them out of the car.
Okay.
Literally makes no sense.
Yeah.
I wonder how close, if there's a factory that there's water not far, because I also get like water, ocean kind of in the distance.
Okay.
If you I don't know, it's way kind of way in the distance.
Okay.
So I don't know, the way that it's showing me, it's 2 taps and they pushed her out of the car somewhere, which would mean she's by roads somewhere, right?
Yeah.
They didn't put any effort into hiding her, which is weird because you think she'd be found by now. But
Right.
I never want to give you guys wrong information or lead you wrong, so I always like he says this is bigger. He says they wanted it to seem like she fell in the water.
Yeah.
Like that's how they wanted it to seem, and that's how things were set up to make it seem.
Yeah.
But I literally see someone watching her with binoculars.
Okay.
Or keeping an eye on her.
Okay.
And it's weird because the car that I see her being pushed out of is like a black sedan with like tinted windows. Like again, I feel like I'm in a damn movie. When I feel like I'm in a movie, it's hard for me to believe it because it's a movie.
Yeah.
And this feels so off the wall that I wonder if someone is being blackmailed. Like maybe her husband or something.
Okay.
Or boyfriend or whatever his name is. I think he knows more than he's letting on.
Okay.
There's a parallel there, but someone's being blackmailed, and when I get blackmailed, I want to take it to him.
Okay.
It may not be. It may be for something else. I don't know.
Right.
But Ted's saying he's not a good guy. Like he's got like his toes and stuff into other things.
Okay.
Like people would be surprised at like what he does behind the scenes. I don't know what that means. I mean, maybe financially or something like that. Like, you know, I don't know if he's a gambler. I don't really know. But there's something like sleazy he's saying about him.
Okay.
Which when you look at him, you kind of get that feeling. And again, I'm not saying like he's involved or anything, but this is just what I'm getting. Like it's surrounding everything, and it's connected in some way. There's a connection there. It feels like there is a connection to the significant other, whether it be these people are connected to him, or it's something that he's into, or I'm not really sure. It just feels like he knows more than what he's letting on. He says the timeline's off.
Okay.
By like 2 hours or something like that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He also talks about I'd be checking side of the roads with like around 5 miles or maybe even further, but I keep getting 5 miles really strongly. He just told me she's gonna be found not far off the road. That's what he just said, but I hope that's right.
Okay.
Because he literally said her name and said she would be found not far off a road. That's what he said. But it's relation to this factory. And again, I'm getting an area, I'm hearing ducks. So that tells me it's like a marshy area, unless it's symbolic for something. I also hear the word enterprise. I don't know what that means. Yeah, that factory is like it's something that's very strong. It's either factory or like we said, like industrial type area, but it doesn't feel like it's odd. It doesn't feel like there's like it's working or something.
Okay.
It feels like I don't know. it could be abandoned. Say that's it comes across as it's like there's like no one there.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I lost her for a second. Technical difficulties. So far, I'm a little whoa. And remember, we need to take like everything from, both readings and take it into consideration. It's gonna fit somehow, whether it be stuff that's out or whatever. But he's always really accurate with what he shows me. I trust him. I don't know where she went or what happened. Oh, she's got to go take a quick break real quick. Okay. He's also giving me the color red, so red seems to be important for some reason. I keep hearing like birds and seagulls. Do they have seagulls out there? I don't know. Birds like seagulls. That would tell me like kind of closer to the water.
Right. They could.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just weird how like my energy didn't want to leave that area before, but now I am.
Right.
I mean, he's giving me a lot of detail, so I think he's being honest with it. Right. He has no reason not to be. I mean, like I said, he's in the light. He's here to help. He has no reason not to.
There's been a lot of time, so things could have changed too.
And plus, I'm a crime medium, so it makes sense that I work with him. It's just the way it is. And I'm different than everybody else. I'm not normal. Normal's boring.
He helps.
He does. He helps. He doesn't.
Yeah.
I know it's hard for people to get past like things he does as a human, but we've probably had horrible human lives at some point that we don't know what we've done.
Yeah.
Could have slaughtered a whole village for all we know.
Right.
After you left, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Like information isn't coming anymore.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's like super windy here.
Come on, Ted.
I don't know. I also hear the name Brad.
Okay.
Remember, names can be interconnects, whatever. I forgot to mention that I do get interconnects into other cases, but
yep.
I forgot to mention that. Yeah, I don't know. I think unfortunately, like he shows me standing with her, so I think unfortunately now she's on the other side. I think. It's so odd that it comes in like she found something out, she knew something, it all ties around money and the work and the husband. It's again, it feels like a conspiracy. I actually heard the word conspiracy. Like I think there's more to this than it could be some, I don't know. I keep questioning it because normally cases like this are some sicko that,
Yeah.
that's normally how this goes. And so that's why I'm like questioning it. But he's adamant about it.
Okay.
And I mean, look at the Idaho 4 channeling. He didn't lead me wrong on that. So.
Right.
Plus, I was telling you about that case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
From something murder that was getting referenced.
Yeah.
After we hung up last time, the case, there's a case of Cincy murder where they made it look like this guy committed suicide or committed unaliving himself, and it ended up being that someone from like the work had it done. So it's kind of weird that would be referenced, and now he's telling me this stuff.
Right. Uh-oh. What's up?
Well, I heard their name Tim.
Okay.
And I literally heard that. So I'll never say anything I don't hear.
Right.
But why I don't know.
Okay.
Now I'm even more confused.
Right.
I'm even more confused now
Right.
that he gave me that guy's name.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe he knows. Maybe he knows or saw something, or maybe he's involved. I don't really know.
Yeah.
Because I literally heard that and I said,
Yeah.
what? I wasn't expecting to get it because we're on a different path now. So I don't know.
Right.
The name Jordan keeps coming in everywhere. Like it's been following me around for days since the last reading. It came in, I didn't say it because I get it all the time, it seems.
Right.
I got it in several readings, and then it's kind of like it's followed. I see it everywhere the last few days. So I don't know if it's connected here or not, but I'm just going to say it in case it is. There's an A I'm getting as well. I'm hearing the word financials.
Okay.
They need to go into her financials or his financials or the business's financials, someone's financials they need to go into.
Okay.
Which I don't know if it would even...
Yeah.
Depends on how good they're hiding it. But
Right.
the financials need to be checked up. So to me, it doesn't feel like a stalker, sexually motivated, or anything like that. Like it doesn't come across that way. Like it's coming across as something different for once.
Okay. Yeah.
But the plan was for the police to waste all their time in the water.
Yeah.
That was the plan.
No. Okay.
I mean, it was set up to make it look like something it wasn't.
Yes. Yeah.
Is I mean, and I know that's out there or whatever, but that's how it comes across.
Right. Yeah.
And again, Ted keeps saying professional.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if this is like a professional, like abduction, or a professional is hired.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I see money changing hands at some point somewhere.
Okay.
Ted, this is wild, man. You're taking me on a wild ride here.
Yeah.
I just. I'll show you guys when I'm done with this reading what's going on.
They're saying believe Ted.
I'm having a hard time as a human believing it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
You know, but he knows more than I do. If this is something he's supposed to help me with as a crime medium, then he's
right.
He's acting as a consult. He's, trying to lead me in the right direction.
Yeah.
It's just as a human, I'm having a hard time wrapping my mind around it. But we see on the news all the time this weird stuff happens. I mean, stuff like this happens all the time. So I'm trying to tell myself that it is possible.
Yes.
And it was weird because the last time that we did the reading, after the reading, I wanted to know where she worked because I was getting something about her work.
Right.
But we had already finished and everything. And then so I was like, oh, well, what is weird about this work?
Right.
And then today it's coming in like really strongly revolving around it for some reason.
Yeah.
But I can't shake this like chick. Like, it's weird because normally I don't get a lot of a lot of women in readings. So
right.
It's like a couple.
Okay.
Or I hear like protect their investments. Getting a lightning bolt. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's a symbol on something somewhere.
Okay.
I mean, I don't even know if like mortgage companies can do like shady stuff like this. It feels like there's just shady stuff.
Okay.
Getting a 7. And a 3. I don't know if they're together or separate. I can't let go of that like industrial area or whatever it is.
Okay.
I feel like she's really like it's a reference point or something.
Okay.
And she may have been held in like the house I was seeing for or something.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the guy I was getting before and the 2 guys I was getting. I don't know. It's got to all connect somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just need to find like the industrial area. I feel like that's important for us to find. And again,
Okay.
it feels like there's wooded around it, and then there's a marshy area. Like those are things that are coming in, and there's like a chain link fence, and there's a road that goes by there.
Okay.
I don't know if like it's like a main road or an off, off the beaten path road.
Right.
But and I also feel like there's some kind of pathways that go through that area as well.
Yeah.
Um, and I keep hearing bird, like I hear the ducks, but then I hear like birds like you would find near the ocean. So I don't know exactly if they're trying to say it's like in the distance or close to the ocean, or I don't really know. Um, my head is hurting all of a sudden.
Okay.
Mm. I know we can try. Thank you, Ted, very much. We can try to do Nicola and see if I get any more real quick. Because it's kind of like he's not giving me any more, but he gave me a lot. But
Okay. Yeah.
thank you, Ted.
Thank you, Ted.
Thank you, Ted. Okay. I can't type. Mm. Okay, now I'm gonna try to see if I can connect to Nicola and see if she can give me any more. I got like a headache all of a sudden.
Okay.
She's talking about emails and then she's talking about a flash drive.
Okay.
I don't know if there might be evidence on a flash drive or something, or in emails. Yeah, my head started hurting really bad all of a sudden.
Okay.
She shows me her like in the back of this car, and she's like arguing with them or begging them, or
Okay.
like
Yeah.
you don't have to do this kind of thing. I keep getting like flowers and a memorial. I don't know why she's showing that.
Okay.
She's also showing me a deer. I don't
Okay.
know if it's symbolic. I don't know if it's symbolic or not. But she shows me a doe deer. She also kind of shows me like there was a meeting prior, like I don't know when, at a coffee shop or something, or
Okay.
at a cafe. I don't know where this would be at. It's like an outdoor, like there's an outdoor area to it, and I see her talking to someone.
Okay.
I don't know what that's about either. I struggle to get information from her.
Yeah.
I don't really know why. That's why, like, I thought she was alive before, because I like struggle to get information from her. And like, I could see the future. I mean, maybe she is, but from what Ted showed me, she's not.
Yeah. You guys saw that about coffee last reading, so it's got to be significant to something.
Yeah, and I know somebody was like, "Oh, there's no coffee shops here," or something, like no drive-through coffee shops or nothing like that. So I don't know. I mean, maybe she went out of the area. I mean, I don't know. I hear the word scam, so I don't know if there's some kind of scam or something that she found out about, or
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm struggling with her. Maybe she thinks I already got all the information I need. For some reason, I can't get... I don't know. I don't get good information from her. Maybe she doesn't want to show me, or... Like, normally, by feeling this way, I would think she was alive. You know,
Right.
if I'm not putting a lot on her.
Yeah.
But not from what, we just got, so...
Right.
Unless that was future.
Right.
I don't know. I just get a headache when I look at her. That's the biggest thing.
Okay.
And she's showing me, this industrial error is repeating. It's not going away. So it's got to be of significance, important. She's got to be like close to there or something, around there or something like that.
Okay.
I also heard the word pike, but I don't know what it means.
Okay.
If it's a word, I don't know.
Right.
Are there farms out there?
Yeah.
Because I also hear farms, or a farm. Yep. Do they grow? I get like tall things like cornfields, which is throwing me off, because remember I got those cornfields like a month or so ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I keep seeing like tall things like corn would be, unless it's not corn, it's something like it. But I keep getting like a farm area, and then it's like this other areas by the farm area.
Okay.
Like, it's almost like it's like all close together, like farm and then wood marsh, and then like industrial area, industrial factory, whatever the heck that is.
Okay.
And that's like a grayish color. The factory is kind of like grayish color, industrial area, whatever. Yeah. But there's a fence around it, and I think it's got maybe even wire at the top, and it's like do not enter on it.
Okay.
I don't know why she's showing me that. There's something like her not getting along with someone at work, or I don't know if it's gotta be. I feel like there's something with a female still. Like, I don't know, her not getting along with them or something. I could not be getting really good with her because I'm getting really tired because I did a reading before this. I mean, I think I gave a lot of information. She just keeps saying, my girls, my girls, my girls, my girls. I don't know. Did her and her sister get along? Because I feel like there's like some animosity there or something.
I think so. I'm not too sure.
I mean, it might just be, you know, sometimes families have up and downs. I don't know. There's an animosity over something. I'm not really sure. It's not like they hate each other or anything. It's just maybe they weren't getting along or they had a little tiff over something.
Right.
But I just got exhausted all of a sudden trying to pull her in.
Okay.
So I don't think I can get any more right now. I mean, if I feel like I need to work on it later, I will. I always just go where I'm pulled to. Like I always tell people, I'm never gonna get every single case done, but I just kind of go where I'm pulled and trying to follow where I lead. And I, you know, cases I kind of do as I can.
Right.
But I want to show you guys the cutest thing. You guys can see if my thing will go this far. This is where they were the whole reading, and I was worried they weren't going to be good. They're like dogs. All right, guys. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
See you guys.